this offense tonight?
We had penalties. Obviously, I turned the ball over twice. We didn't get points when we had opportunities in the kick zone. We got good field position a couple times there, only get 3 points. It's not good enough, so just have to keep working and learn from our mistakes and get better.
Did you do anything in the second half that made some changes at halftime?
No, the first interception was just second long. Shouldn't have forced it in there, so just threw the check down. Just try to make a play there, get some momentum going. Sherritt dropped 15, 20 yards back, and I tried to force one into Darv. And it's not smart football, so I just need to check it down there. And then, I missed some throws after that, so I just need to, regroup after that and make better throws.
At that point, is it trying to do too much?
I don't know if it's doing too much. Just maybe, just not going through the reads properly. Maybe I just got to look at the film, but obviously, the third quarter from myself was definitely not good enough.
How do you get that groove back, Drew? Seems like you're out of your groove. Do you feel that way or no?
No, I don't feel like. I thought I played a pretty good first half. Thought I made some really good throws in the first half. Just that third quarter just wasn't good enough. So just have to look at fundamentals, things like that, and try to work them out this week.
What about the deep ball? Seems to be a problem this year. What do you do to fix that?
Any specific play or just in general?
Yeah.
Just keep working on trying to find the angle. Keep throwing them in practice. Just little things like that. That's all all I can really say about that.
Well, just give us a sense of your frustration with that.
Well, just same song, second verse for us. Really, a lot of penalties, drive on first downs, and too many second long situations. And it's tough for any team to convert on 2nd and 20, 2nd and 25, and that's where we just found ourselves in those situations a lot.
Yeah, their defensive line brings a lot of heat. Was that?
Yeah, it was tough starting today. They got to hand it to them. They played well today. 90 was flying around, 97 was flying around. It made it tough to run the football, and again, when we're second and long, it's just it's difficult to convert.
Yeah. What's the key? What's the first thing to do when you get back to work?
Well, we just gotta face reality here. We gotta be more physical and more tough as a whole, and just step up.
Have you been through something like this in BC where you guys had your rough patches a bit on offense, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's ebbs and flows of a season, and it's not always pretty. Again, you gotta come back with a vengeance, and whether it's a win or a loss, you still gotta come back and fix the things you didn't do well. So tonight we didn't run the football well, so we gotta come back and really work on that. And we took too many penalties tonight, so we gotta work on that as well.
Andrew, before the game, you talked about needing to win here in front of the home crowd. Does that hurt a little bit more now that it happened here?
Yeah, a loss is a loss, but you never want to lose at home. That's 2 now for us, and it is frustrating. But we got a good team here, and I have full confidence that we're going to bounce back and respond in a positive way. And Calgary's coming up next, and just got to focus on them now.
Did you hear the frustrations from the crowd?
I'm focused on the game. Obviously, I have my own frustrations, and the team has their own frustrations. So, I'm just focused on that.
What is your greatest frustration right now, Andrew, personally?
Well, it's just it was just we couldn't get a rhythm. Obviously, as a running back, we couldn't get the run game going. It was tough. So, that's kind of frustrating. But again, it's all of us, and we got to stick together. And it's we know what's wrong. It's not like we don't know what's going on right now. And the biggest thing is, like I said, we just got to flush it. If we would have won tonight, I would have said the same thing. We got to flush it and come back with a positive attitude next week and get better.
Too many penalties to beat a good team. That's the bottom line. Special teams, we took a bunch of penalties. We've been very clean on teams up until this game. And offensively, we took a pile of penalties too. So that's tough to take. It's very hard to beat good teams when you're always either starting deep in your own end or you're behind the sticks. 1st and 20 is tough.
So what do you do?
Correct each one. Coach better. Coach technique. See what address each individual penalty and give the two guys tools to fix it.
What else was a problem? Because like they took a bunch of penalties as well throughout the game. From a non-penalty perspective, what's your biggest concern after that one?
I don't know that we ran the ball very well. I thought they beat us to the point of attack on the perimeter screen game. We just general production, and then defensively we gave up a pile of yards, not a pile of points, but we didn't get off the field as quickly. Give the ball back to the offense.
Is that still a successful night though, even though you gave up
No.
more than 500
No.
yards? I'm talking from a defensive
No.
perspective. Only
There's
20 points.
nothing successful about losing. You can't find, there's nothing to look at and say, oh yeah, this is good, or we're okay with this. It's not, we lost. We gotta go over each phase and fix things.
What about Drew? How's he playing? Does he look tentative at all to you, or not how he usually plays?
I think there was a stretch where he didn't set his feet well enough maybe to move with the ball, but I mean, I'm not sure, no matter what you do with the quarterback position, if you're always 1st and 20 or you're 2nd and 11 or 2nd and 9, virtually the entire game, it seemed like, I don't know what that's going to do. It was tough. That's a tough spot to be in, the quarterback spot.
A lot of points. This offense, you held them to 20. They had over 500 yards. How would you sum up tonight's performance from a defensive standpoint?
I think altogether as a performance, we did really good. We got to eliminate those big plays, and then the yardage would be different. But we held when we needed to in the goal line, and when it counted in the red zone. So
Yeah, the yards don't really matter, right?
Right.
The big picture,
Right.
It's all about the points, right?
absolutely.
Yeah. What'd you do to prevent them from? I think they've been averaging 40 points a game.
We just did our jobs. Everybody came out to play and was flying around, and everybody wanted to play hard today. So we had a couple busts, but for the most part, everybody did their job.
Yeah. If it still ends in a loss, what's the feeling now after being unable to back up last week with a win?
It's a long season. We're 1-3, but it's a very, very long season. 14 games left, so we just got to turn it around and get rolling.